Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Power BI basic training related to the visualization. So in this video, we will be continuing what we did in part 1. So just going through the visualization and the formatting pane in regards to how each element of that we can change and update. Um, so we were going through the data labels, and then you know uh, now we'll go to the plot area. We can always have a new image which we can add. So if we see here, we can add a new image in regards to how a background of the chart can be displayed. So currently I don't have any set image available, so we just need to uh, add an image and then set the transparency in that. Title is very important. You can customize the title, and this FX means that we can always use programmatically. We can change the title according to the requirements. So we'll be going through the this conditional updates and formatting accordingly. So if we open up there, we can based on the fields, and we can update the title text accordingly. However, currently by default, wherever whatever fields that we add in the field list, the title is created and generated accordingly. We can change the format, font color, centralize, text size, font size accordingly. And yeah, and then we can do word wrap as well. If there is something that the title takes less space, then we can it can go to next line. Otherwise it will stay in one line as well. So yeah, this is pretty much it for title. We can always change the title accordingly. So and update it as well. Background color. So this is background. We can give a background color according to the requirements of the theme or any other thing that we can do. We can set the transparency as well to from 0 to 100. Accordingly, we can also conditional format and conditionally change the color accordingly. So for example, any negativity, any negative value which might be coming up and which might be showing in the graph, according to that we can change the background color as well. So yeah, this is pretty much a lot. Aspect, this is just a switch where we can we cannot resize it according to the x-axis or y-axis. So currently we can do that here, but if we lock the axis, we cannot do that. We can it will distribute the size evenly. We can always assign borders and shadow. So this is border, and this is showing uh, a circular border like this. Or we can change the border style and radius and colors as well accordingly. This is the next one is the shadow. Shadow is by default at outside and bottom right. We can change it to right side and inside. So this gives an opportunity to play around and the cover up the background visual aspect of it. Tooltips as well, it is on. So this means that when you hover it, it will show the tooltips. If we turn it off, it will not show the tooltips. So and the type of tooltips are by default or report page, or give an updated one as well. um, we will be going through tooltips later on because it has we can customize the tooltips, and we can enable the tooltips to display more information from different tables or different aspect, and we can also show graphs and charts accordingly in regards to each display of the value. So for example, if we go hover mouse in July, it might show a different graph accordingly to show what are the transactions and what happened in the transactional details accordingly. So we will be going through tooltips and all the advanced level features later on. uh, this is visual header, the last section here. It is giving an overview about the icons and error icons, drilling down where you want to show the icon, where want you don't want to show the filter icon. You just click on turning it off, and it will not be showing in the Power BI service and all the stuff. So what we want to show, what we don't want to show, it is just displaying all the icons and accordingly. So yeah, so this is pretty much it for the formatting pane. And if we see here, um, you know uh, if there is any other thing that you want, you can comment on the section. I can do an explainer video as well. um, the last section is analytics. Analytics, generally it's just to analyze, and it works in the bar chart and um, only in the bar chart and the line charts, but not in any other charts. So if you see here, analytic features are not available in any other visuals. So there are some things where we want to analyze a trend. We can always add a constant line or a minimum line, percentile line, median line. So this is just displaying a kind of a calculation or a trend line that shows like this. So if I want to add a maximum line, so it is displaying a maximum line here. I can change the color to red, transparency to 0, and line style accordingly, position behind it or front of it, and data level as well accordingly. You can have a constant line and the value shown, for example 500,000, and the value is shown here. It is, if you see here, it is displayed at the 500,000 level. We can do a 5 million one. It will also show 5 million level as well, and will show the legend, the data level as well accordingly. So we can display a constant line, we can display minimum maximum line, average line as well can be added. So this is the average price, can be added with the data label as well. So yeah, just changing the color of the data label, so it is displaying this value. And the display unit is in millions, so 7.42 million is the average sales um, accordingly. So yeah, we can play around with the analytics as well in related to the bar graphs. So yeah, that's pretty much it for uh, both of the parts. I've covered the visualization, and in particularly the bar charts, where each and every bar chart displays accordingly, according to the values and according to the formatting. We have changed the colors, we've changed formatting, we have added a text, sorry, for a title we've added a border and a shadow as well. So in this way we can play around, and we can make the bar charts specific to data more interactive and more powerful for decision making. Thank you so much for your time, and we will see you in next video. Thank you.